Alright, hopefully everyone can hear me. I am actually going to be ordering a new mic, or rather, actually, maybe it's not my microphone. I, I, I was actually doing some, Diablo gaming, over this past weekend, and I was talking on Discord with, a good friend of mine, and, he kept saying my microphone is, like, it pretty much sounds like a cat is clawing away at somebody's face, and I'm like, really? And then I ended up going through some of the past videos I posted on this channel, and I'm like, oh, ball sack. Yeah, so if you can't stand my voice, well, sometimes, I mean, I can't even stand my voice sometimes. Still, though, I'm probably gonna have some technical issues be fixed. Alright, so let's go ahead and kick it. I think I'm probably going to end up making videos at the end of the day rather than the beginning of the day, unless news pretty much drops. So, look, here's the truth. Or rather, I got so many things racing through my head right now, I don't even really know to begin. I want to continue making these videos because they are actually helping my behavioral health over MULN. These videos are very therapeutic for me. Because, I mean, this stock is just, this is one stock that, whoo, it's going to go down in history. If not already has. I'm gaining actually a lot of views on a lot of my videos, and I appreciate anyone watching these videos, I really do. I'm not really getting any feedback from comments. I didn't really gain any new sexy subscribers. If you do have a YouTube account, and if you do want to subscribe, then go ahead, please subscribe. But there's other things I want to talk about as far as MULN, but let's just focus now on MULN. I am a rambler. I can speak. I mean, there's a lot that we could talk about MULN all day long. We really can. If you enjoy listening to a video and actually enjoy listening to a video, then you're probably going to enjoy my commentary. If not, then please let me know. But if you type MULN stock on Google and go to news, you basically see some articles posted about a day ago when they did drop news in my previous video that I did cover. Don't listen to any of these articles. Real quick, I got invested in MULN March of 2022. Ended up dollar cost averaging down because I got stuck in around $4. I was trading MULN from over 55 cents when they went on the epic 700% run. Made a ton of money, but then I lost all the money that I made, plus a bunch of other money as well. And I'm not the only one. I relied on a lot of these articles all throughout 2022. And all these articles turned out to be just BS. A lot of these articles are just flip-flops, so don't take anything with a grain of salt, especially from Investor Place, especially from a lot of these people. They get paid to write articles. I don't know if any of them are on MULN's payroll or not. I mean, Investor's Place is 50-50, so that was the first thing I wanted to say, is because I see some people on X sharing some of these articles, and I'm like, hey, I would not get too attached to these articles. Okay, so MULN did release a new SEC filing yesterday. All this SEC filing is basically that they dropped news. MULN is doing the right thing. They're keeping up with their SEC filings. This really does not impact the stock price whatsoever. So that's, I mean, it's good that they're doing the right thing. That is what we want to see. David Mitchery, according to Benzinga, did not buy any new shares. That's not a shocker. It is right now 4:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. MULN did not drop any new news today. We are still below the 30 mil market cap. I actually did buy some shares yesterday. We'll get to that momentarily. I'm not a financial advisor, so take what you hear from me is just really presenting the facts. I am just a small fish in a big pond that's been kind of really pulverized a little bit with this company. But there is always hope, as I would like to believe it. Why is this thing lagging? Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. I just realized that my laptop wasn't plugged in. Even though I am on a very powerful laptop, no plugging in recording video does not go very well. Okay. So I made 2 videos yesterday, and I'm probably just going to make a video after, like, the close of the day, rather than... Because here's the thing, and this is something that is the harsh reality. Mullen is not the only fish in the pond. I don't know if I will ever get my money back with Mullen. I ended up buying shares yesterday, right around this... Hang on, let me see. I don't have anything crazy in Mullen. A couple weeks ago, I had close to $12,000 in Mullen. All throughout 2022, I had over 6 figures in Mullen. A little bit over 100K. Nothing. There are some people that ended up putting so much more than me, but the reality is this: Mullen has made me a day trader and also a swing trader. I ended up buying 250 shares at $4.23. Brought my cost basis down a little bit from 523. Where are we? When did I buy this? So I ended up buying right in this area. Yeah, and of course, so the reason why I bought this Mullen in this area is because yesterday it ended up breaking the R1. But we could not, we tried breaking the R1 again, and then we just could not really. We ended up collapsing during power hour. Power hour is the last couple hours of the trading day. We were strong going into the afternoon, but right around 2 p.m. we started breaking down. I honestly thought we were going to probably push a little higher. That's what I was thinking. That's why I ended up buying some shares. And like I said in my previous video, I'm making content on Mullen, so I don't really feel right not making content on something that I don't own or is currently... Well, I'm waiting to do more with Mullen, but they got to drop the right news. Mullen can have such a great day if they drop the right news. It all comes down to news. If they drop a production update and collection of revenue, then the stock is gonna have some very awesome and wonderful rallies. If we don't get production update and don't get production news, then we're going to do what we did today. I actually thought about making the name of this video Mullen Holds $4, but right now apparently we're below $4 in the after hours, which is a little unfortunate. Today was not really a terrible day. So these pivot levels, you can type in on Google, go to bar chart, and you basically see the support levels, resistance levels as well. If you are a day trader, pivot levels are very key. Swing trading also too. If you're an investor, pivot levels you're really not going to worry about. I mean, there's people out there that are still holding onto Mullen with maybe into high numbers. So these pivot levels obviously don't mean diddly poop. And if you're one of those people out there, I mean, it's make or break. I don't know what's going to end up happening if Mullen hits 30 days below a 35 mil market cap. Hopefully nothing happens bad, but it's all about production news. I look at exponential moving averages, especially for day trading, and it really does. It absolutely sucks. Last week was actually a very good week for me. I ended up doing very well on a couple day trades. Three trades I did last week. And I ended up making a couple grand, nothing crazy, but it's crazy how in 1 week I can literally be automatically down near $600 in like Mullen. And that's the thing about Mullen, is just that it's absolutely crazy. We'll go over to the daily chart right now. This is the Keltner channel. The middle line is the Keltner channel. It just is absolutely crazy how we had such a powerful bounce off no news, which is all about the Keltner channel, and now we're just breaking down. I want to say maybe we're forming a bottom, but I don't know. I mean, it's last week I said we were kind of forming a bottom in this area, and then we just sold off and we broke. We ended up breaking this bottom as well. So we could be forming a new bottom, but we are way too close to the all-time low, which scares the hell out of so many people. And Mullen runs on news. However, we are now above the bottom band on the Keltner channel. And like I've been saying in the previous videos, anytime that Mullen goes below the Keltner channel, this band right here, this white line, we got to get a bounce. TA, this is all TA, technical analysis. You got to get a bounce. It's absolutely pointless for me to show the RSI because the RSI on a daily time frame is just so beaten down, like it's just not even funny. I could go to the weekly chart. We could look at a monthly chart. It just we could look at stuff. Yeah, it's the weekly chart is whoo. Yeah, that's not even. Yeah, let's not even look at it. Let's not even go to the weekly chart. Let's stay to the 1 day. The 1 day charts. How about that? This is just, it's just DB is not DB Cooper. It's double bottom, by the way. I have so much stuff here, but anytime in our history where we break the bottom white line, we end up getting a bounce, but it also relatively comes with news. So the whole thing a couple weeks ago where I was accumulating over 10 close to 12 grand worth of shares of position is because we were hovering over this gorgeous bottom that we created. And we created this bottom all the way back from January all the way up until March. So you're talking about 3 months. Mullen had not done this, and you're talking well over beyond a year. And then we just broke the hell down. We got to get back to this range. And it is going to come with news. I hate saying this, guys. I mean, Mullen is just running on news. We can sit here and we can talk about hypotheticals all day long, but hypotheticals is not going to move anything. Unless we get news, it's not gonna be there. The only bullish thing about today was the volume. We ended up closing today on 312K shares. The average volume is 738K according to Robinhood. Let me look at Webull really quickly. Yep, it's about the same. So the volume being low, that's bullish. Yeah, we went down by 2-3%, whatever. We didn't make a new all-time high. Tomorrow CPI data comes out. I'm hoping that CPI is actually better than the last couple months. Maybe Mullen's going to move with the broader market, but I mean the vast majority of stocks today actually did somewhat decent. Couple of my swing positions are up. Couple of my bags that I'm holding are up too. In different horrendous stocks. Not Mullen. Unfortunately, I'm holding a bag on LCID. LAZR, I'm actually holding it's more a bigger bag on LCID than LAZR, but that's a different story. Otherwise, the low volume is really good. That's like the biggest thing that's driving a bullish move right now. We need a production update. And if Mullen is going to stick to what they were saying about this month, they're going to aim to sell 100 vehicles. Maybe we can finally get collection of revenue, and I'm hoping that we do that. I don't know how Mullen is gonna appear the collection of revenue, but if these M1s are selling for, I believe, 31,500, don't quote me on that. If we sold 100, that's 3.1. That's not anywhere close to what the collection, because right now they invoiced Randy Marion, I believe, $17 million. If Mullen collected on that $17 million, whoo, that would be a great day. But we just really got to wait and see. Hopefully Mullen drops some tangible, really good news tomorrow. Otherwise, we're just going to get a trickle-down day. I don't really know what I'm going to call this video. maybe I'll call in Mullen Holds for $4 is important. But then again, it's okay if we don't exactly. Well, actually, it is $4 is it's going to be a psychological level, but we'll see. All right. Anyone out there who's enjoying these videos, please comment, subscribe. Let me know if you are enjoying these videos, if they're helping you navigate through what Mullen potentially is doing. If you want me to go a little bit more into depth about some day trading type stuff, maybe I can make some videos on that. But I'm just enjoying actually making some stuff talking about Mullen. But we're in like no man's land right now, so we got to wait and see. All right, take it easy, everyone.